Dear students, let's start with recollecting the points that we have studied in the previous class. Okay, let's together memorize them. Plants are used as food, medicine, industrial purposes, etc. Plants provide food for all other organisms in the earth, including man. Plants can prepare their own food using water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. This process is known as photosynthesis. The leaves are arranged in such a way to obtain maximum sunlight. Carbon dioxide is absorbed through the small pores in leaves called stomata. The product formed as a result of photosynthesis are glucose and oxygen. Plants stores this glucose and all other organisms make use of this glucose. And oxygen is used for respiration. So plants provide food as well as air for breathing. All other organisms in turn gives carbon dioxide to plants used for photosynthesis. Okay, do you remember all these points? We studied that carbon dioxide is absorbed through stomata. What may be the other functions of stomata? How oxygen escapes from the plant body? You learned that oxygen is formed as a result of photosynthesis. This oxygen should reach atmosphere, isn't it? How oxygen reached the atmosphere? Can you guess? Is any guess? Yes, it is through the stomata the oxygen released to the air. Plants absorbs more amount of water through roots, but this water absorbed through roots is not used completely. The balance water also released through this stomata. So here comes our activity number 1. Activity number 1, explain the functions of stomata. You can write it. Okay. Absorption of carbon dioxide, release of oxygen, and also another one is release of water to the atmosphere. Okay. Now you know very well that all the living beings should respire or breathe. In a breathing, we absorb oxygen from the atmosphere and in turn return back carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Plants are also living beings, so they should also be respire. The plants also respires all the day and night. But what will happen at night? Photosynthesis cannot be takes place at night. Do you know why? Sunlight is essential for photosynthesis. So during daytime, photosynthesis and respiration takes place. But at night, only respiration is taking place. Because without sunlight, photosynthesis is not happens. In short, daytime photosynthesis plus respiration, and in night time only respiration is taking place. Photosynthesis absorbs carbon dioxide and releases oxygen, whereas in respiration plants are also absorb oxygen and releases carbon dioxide to atmosphere like us. Okay. Let's write these points in short. In short, during daytime, photosynthesis plus respiration is taking place, whereas in night, respiration is only taking place. Okay. Now look at this picture. This picture shows a room adorned by indoor plants. These plants are used to beautify our houses, isn't it? But when these plants are arranged more in our bedrooms, what will happen? Which gas is released by plants during night time? Plants perform only respiration at night. So after respiration, plants releases carbon dioxide like us in night time. So it is not good to arrange indoor plants in our bedrooms. It can be arranged any other place in a house except bedrooms. So here is the second activity, activity number 2. Johnny says that I will arrange plants inside my bedroom so that I can breathe fresh oxygen. Do you agree with this statement? And state why. Okay, now let's read our textbook page number 12 deals with photosynthesis and respiration. Okay, let's read together. Photosynthesis and respiration. Observe the picture. Do plants release only oxygen at all times? Is photosynthesis possible at night? Why? What is a process that takes place during the day and the night in all organisms, including plants? Does a person who sleeps under a tree during the night receive more oxygen? Write down your explanation in the science diary. When green plants carry out photosynthesis during daytime, carbon dioxide is absorbed and oxygen is released. Since photosynthesis does not take place at night, oxygen is not released. All organisms, including plants, respire day and night. Oxygen is taken in and carbon dioxide is given out at that time. Okay, so I think you will got all the answers for the previous activity 1 and 2. Okay, now let's come to the third activity, activity number 3. Here it is. Question number 1. Do plants release only oxygen at all times? Question number 2. Is photosynthesis possible at night? Why? Question number 3. Does a person who sleeps under a tree during night receives more oxygen? These are the 3 questions. Complete the activities. Rest is in the next class. Okay.